There are moments in life when a hug is not just a touch of the skin, but a union of two souls, where all walls of defense crumble, leaving only the sweet warmth of love. This is the story of Yulong and Yang Mie Mie, a hug that needs no words, yet has made countless fans' hearts flutter and eagerly await every step of this couple's romantic yet dramatically intense journey. Have you ever wondered why a simple hug can become such a powerful symbol of warmth and peace? Especially when Yulong, with all his strength and charm, suddenly holds tightly to Yang Mie Mie, the small yet vibrant girl, in that moment as if to reassure the entire world. I will always be by your side. Today, join me as we step into the love story of these two young actors, not only to admire their sweet moments, but also to deeply feel the range of emotions they have shared with each other and with their audience. A journey filled with surprises, hidden signs full of meaning, and untold secrets that are about to be revealed. If you love heartfelt, emotionally rich love stories, then this video is made for you. I promise that after watching, you will see Yulong and Yang Mie Mie in a If love is a story told through sweet words, then Yulong and Yang Mie Mie tell theirs through deep, meaningful glances and embraces full of emotion. The two photos you just saw are not merely snapshots, but like pieces of art, containing countless untold stories. Let's start with the first photo. Yulong dressed sharply in a black suit, his gentle and tender eyes looking directly at the viewer, while Yang Mie Mie appears delicate in a pure white wedding dress, her soft hair covered with a thin veil, her eyes sparkling and her smile as light as the morning sun. This image is not only of a couple preparing to enter marriage, but also symbolizes the blend of strength and tenderness, love and commitment. The details of their attire and the lighting in this photo serve as a wonderful metaphor for their relationship. Yulong's black suit represents maturity, power, and the steadfastness of a man standing behind and protecting his love. Meanwhile, Yang Mie Mie's white dress is like a pure painting, symbolizing innocence, purity, and hope. These contrasting colors perfectly harmonize like a sweet symphony between two different but resonating souls. Furthermore, the thin veil gently draped over Yang Mie Mie's head acts as a delicate shield, embraced tightly by Yulong from behind, affirming that he will always be her strong protector. Moving to the second photo, we see a completely different, cinematic, and captivating scene. Yulong wears a black suit with an open collar, eyes closed as if savoring a peaceful moment, while Yang Mie Mie moves very close, her eyes full of affection, gently placing her hand on his chest as if to convey a whole world of emotions. This is an image of intimacy, a profound connection expressed not just in words but through subtle emotions shared in every gesture. Yang Mie Mie's light touch is not only tenderness, but also a sign of absolute trust. On the other side, Yulong's closed eyes suggest complete surrender and faith in the love and feelings of his partner. The dim candlelight and his relaxed open-collar suit further enhance the freedom, openness, and allure of the love they share. Placed side by side, these two photos are like two sides of the same coin. One side is the solemnity and commitment of true love. The other is the passion, fervor, and freedom of romantic affection. This gives viewers the impression that Yulong and Yang Mie Mie's love is not confined to promises alone, but is a passionate and vibrant blend lived every day. Followers of this couple cannot help but be impressed by how they turn love into a vivid painting where emotions are subtly expressed through glances, smiles, and especially embraces. Yulong's tight embrace of Yang Mie Mie is more than a physical act. It is a complete offering of trust and protection, a silent yet deeply meaningful connection between two people, two souls. One notable point is the contrast in how they express their feelings. In front of the camera, they maintain elegance and grace, but in private moments, they reveal closeness, sincerity, and even a wild, strong passion in their love. This charm keeps fans glued, eager to witness every action, every expression. Many of you may have experienced that feeling when an embrace gives you a sense of safety, as if you have found your final refuge amid life's chaos. Yulong and Yang Mie Mie are the living proof of the power of those embraces, of love unspoken but poetically profound. So what makes these 3. Behind-the-scenes moments, when love is expressed through the smallest details. If in the previous part we reflected together on the elegant and captivating images of Yulong and Yang Mie Mie, now let's step into the behind-the-scenes world, where love isn't always dazzling and perfect, but rather found in ordinary, simple moments full of sincerity and warmth. You know, love is not just about the spotlight or glamorous outfits. It's also the gentle touches, the eyes filled with longing that only truly loving people exchange. And with this couple, we have often caught behind-the-scenes moments that leave viewers both surprised and deeply moved. For example, the image of Yang Mie Mie gently placing her hand on Yulong's chest, her eyes looking at him with passion and tenderness. This seemingly small gesture is actually a powerful sign of closeness and mutual understanding. It's not only an expression of affection, but also a way they convey trust, as if to say, no matter how many challenges life throws at us, I will always be by your side. From these subtle analyses, we can easily see that these moments are not overly staged. It is this naturalness and sincerity that make fans love and trust their relationship even more. Many fans call this the real love of the new generation, not flashy or extravagant, but a companionship and sharing. I recall in a recent interview, Yulong once confessed, love isn't always perfect, but the important thing is that neither of us abandons the other in the hardest days. That statement, like a firm promise, is strongly felt when looking into the eyes he gives to Yang Mie Mie, radiating deep sincerity. Moreover, behind-the-scenes moments reveal something very interesting about how this couple nurtures and cherishes their love. It doesn't always require grand gestures or flowery words. Sometimes a tight hug, a tender glance, or quiet care beside each other is enough to mean everything. The contrast between ordinary life and the spotlight creates a special charm in Yulong and Yang Mie Mie's love story. While on screen they may be dramatic characters, in real life they are simple, sincere people who know how to cherish each moment together. Have you noticed that it's precisely these little things that make fans feel close and want to follow them even more? Comments under their behind-the-scenes photos are always filled with praise for their cuteness, harmony, and sweet affection. This is proof of the lasting appeal they create, not just through appearance or acting talent, but through their hearts and how genuinely they live their emotions. And if you are someone who is in love or seeking true love, let the story of Yulong and Yang Mie Mie inspire you. Sometimes you don't need grand words. A tight hug or a deep gaze is enough to say it all. What do you think about these behind-the-scenes moments? Have you ever experienced a simple but deeply meaningful moment like this in your own love life? Please share your story with me and everyone. I'd love to hear real stories because love is truly the simple things we build together.